This is Uncut Podcast hosted by Ada and Nelu.
Okay, so we saw this video from two guys. Their name is Fresh and Fit, okay? And they were talking about basically women who marry rich men or wealthy men, high value men, like they call them. Okay. And that's, let me just play the clip anyway, but they said women who are married to high value men should bring down their ego and realize that men who are rich or who are high value men are most likely going to cheat because they have so many options. You know, they are the hot cake, okay? But let me just play the video so that you guys will hear it from the horse's mouths, okay?
I need to drill this in women's head. Like, yo, the more money and status a man has, the less likely he's going to be faithful to you. You have to, it's a trade-off. When you get a top tier guy, guess what? Every other woman is going to want him. And you have to accept the uncomfortable reality that you're going to have to share him sexually. But if you got the ring, you got the kid, you got the house, you got the money, etc., women need to put their ego aside and understand that men are going to exercise options, especially when they get to a certain point.
Do you know what's sad about this whole thing, is that this person sounds like they believe what they're saying. Like they actually sound like it's something that they've told themselves over and over again. And somehow, somewhere deep in their brains, they believe that. And the part where he said, bring down their egos is so funny because women are not even known to have egos. Like, I wish, you know, the funny thing, I really don't have a problem with this, what he's saying. Like, in the real sense of things, okay, no problem. But can men handle it if women too
do the
same? Like, because two can play the game. Because it seems like everything is a game now. Nobody wants to have sense anymore. Everything is down in game. So it's like, oh, high value man, okay, no problem. But a lot of women are catches. The funny thing is that we don't need to be high value shit. Just buy the boring and men will be flocking like pigeons, you know, all over you. But men can't handle it. They're gonna start crying. In fact, they will kill themselves. Like, they can't handle it. So it's like,
no, but do you know, okay, because I'm a woman, I know that when I first heard it, I was like, what rubbish, what are you saying, nonsense. But I had to think about it. Aside being a Christian, aside fear of God, what exactly is stopping a high value man from cheating?
You're getting it all wrong. Let's forget high value or low value now. Gay men have wives and girlfriends. It has nothing to do with high value.
No, that's what I'm saying. No. Okay. Because
it has everything to do with a self-disciplined man, okay? Yeah. Because whether you're high value or not, people are chasing all over you. Whether you're a man or woman. Like, I'm married, but I still know the kind of advances I get from men. And men as well, whether high value or not, they get advances. So what's stopping them is not about, like, I really
no what I'm trying to say is this okay, because what he's talking about now, he's saying you're getting the house, the money, the this, that, so you should be okay. You should just realize that this man is going to cheat, right? That's what he's saying. So my point is, he's not wrong at the end of the day, except you have a man who, and this self-discipline, it comes from, there's always a moral aspect to self-discipline. People not just exercise discipline because for the sake of it. There's always a moral aspect to it.
Respect.
Yeah, respect. Yeah. There's always a moral aspect to it.
It has nothing to do with God most times.
No, some men that cheat, they respect you. To them, they respect their wives not to even rub it in her face. They are respecting her.
And some men that cheat too, their pastors cheat, but okay.
Yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying. That
self-discipline and respect.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that he's not even wrong, because the truth is, majority of rich men, majority of men, as we even said, but majority of men that have
at the end
options.
Of the day. That's why I said it at the beginning. It's not about high value or low value. Men cheat, women cheat, but can men take it? The way he's saying it, like.
No, but you know the funny thing. But the truth is, do you know that this life, the obvious truth is, it is not the same for men and women. Anyhow we want to do it. A man, actually, we're talking about high value now. I'm going back to his own point, okay? A high value man can cheat, and his wife will stay and bear it because she's gaining a lot from him. But if his wife, this same man that is cheating with the whole world, if his wife tries it, he's going to kick her to the curb and nothing will happen. because he has the money, he has the resources. He's the one with the yam and the knife, you know. So I'm talking about reality now, because sometimes, obviously, if a man tries it to me, it won't be funny. Like, I know that this is not funny. Like, when I even heard that, I was like, this man is very stupid. Like, I felt like insulting his life. But when I thought about it again, I was like, the truth of the matter is that reality is that men who are high-value men can cheat and get away with it, but their wives cannot try it. It's not 50. It's not how do I put it? It's not balance. Life no balance. Put it at the end of the day, life no balance, because these men, actually, first of all, they're even getting women. Most women that they get, or women that tend to go for such men, are trophy women. Like women that, I don't mind if he cheats, so I don't even care if he cheats, as long as I have the money, I have the ring, he's one that, you know, I'm showing all his pictures, he carries me. They don't even care that this man is cheating. So at the end of the day, if you are going for such a, especially women that even got that man through, some men, you got him through, he left his wife for you, or he was cheating on his wife and then the wife left him and then he came to you, or you met him in some
we're going far now. We're going far. Let's come back to the topic at hand, right? If you're married,
what's the topic at hand actually?
If you're married to a high value man, or you're dating or whatever, with not high value can be you started dating at 18 as well, and he got rich. Like all this, what's their name? Steve Jobs, them, and all these Bezos, what's their name? Whatever, all those people. I mean, okay. When I even hear high value, those are the people I have in mind, not all this nonsense.
No, of course, I have to say it now.
Right.
Even the person talking is
going back to what I was saying, of course, clearly. But going back to what I was saying now, we're all saying the same thing at the end of the day. High value cheats. Women, we don't have to be high. Women, it's so funny because men have ego. So that's how they love women rubbing their ego. They work so hard to be rich, for their ego to be rough, for them to do whatever they want. Yeah. That's their own. But women have an advantage where they don't even have to be high value.
Yeah, you don't need to be rich.
But those high value men will literally lie down on the floor and worship them. Yeah. And that's the case for a lot of women. That's fact as well. That's reality. Yeah. A lot of these so-called high value men, they are there with these women. It's for me, their relationship most times is transactional. They are with these men because of what they are gaining from these men. But on the side as well, they have boys, they have people they're using that man's money to facilitate. Yeah, they have facilities that they are facilitating, where they're also getting their own happiness from. But all I'm trying to say now is, right, this man saying women should bring out their ego, blah, 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 to be able to take this shit. Men cannot still take the shit, okay? They don't even have it in them. That's why, like what you said, women will try it, they'll keep the woman to the cup, blah, blah, blah. But it still depends on the women. A lot of these women, they're not even there forever. You are high value, but they are using you. In fact, for the most cases, it's these women that use this so-called high value men, because they all don't have sense, if I must say so. Like, all their sense is in their, you know? So it's like, they're not, you're high value, yes, but do you have sense? So at the end of the day, these women that he's saying these things about, they are there transactionally. And I know that, like, a lot of celebrity relationship or all this rich man, we know you're not there for love, sis. We know you're not there for love.
No, I think, okay, because going back to this clip, I think what we're missing is the fact that he's addressing women who expect to be married to high value men.
No, but that's the thing.
And he's going to be faithful.
No, but that's the thing.
Especially when, like now, being like Chloe that was with what's this guy?
But he's not even high value.
No,
Chloe is higher.
No, but he's a high value man.
But she's a high value man. But in that case, Chloe is just not confident in herself and she doesn't have sex. Yeah. It's just simple as that. So that's another thing.
No, the thing is that no. The point is that you don't have to take it. No, but of course. You can't demand for the man.
No. Let's not put it that way. The point. You're getting the point wrong. Especially if it's in marriage, you have all the right to demand it. Let's not go around.
You can't demand it. You walk away. That's my point.
But that's the thing, though. We don't go around. You don't go around telling women, oh, you can't demand for it. You should know what you want and what you want, and demand for that respect that you deserve. But if he now doesn't give you that respect, then you have the choice to walk away.
That's the point.
No, that's what the point. You're saying you can't demand for it, but you can't demand for anything.
No, what I mean you can't demand for it is that you cannot stay there where a man is cheating at you and you're like, of course, you must respect me. But
most people don't just. It's marriage. Most people wouldn't just walk away. And I'm all for demanding for exactly what I deserve. And
if you don't get, what will you do?
That's now another thing. But it's not as simple as saying you can't deserve it because it's a high value. You should expect it. So he's definitely going to be cheating. No, there's no definitely there. I could cheat whether I'm high value or not. And by the way, I'm a high value woman, of course. Okay? You understand? So that's the thing. It's easy for me to cheat if I want it. It's easy for me to do anything. I mean, not doing it is self-discipline, respect, fear of God. All of them join home training, love, whatever it is, all join together. Men can also have this. Quite all right. If they choose not to have it, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can still demand for it, right? If you don't give it to me, it's not like I'll demand for it today if you don't give it to me. Some of these men, the truth is that they love you. It's not even about high value or anything. It's just that they don't have control over their
Yeah,
this thing.
no, that's the point. Yeah.
So it's just that they don't have control. So a lot of them, because I've seen cases like that, people go on interpret, they try to work on things after the woman demands respect or demands to be treated better.
Yeah,
and the truth is that a lot of these
saying.
women actually, for half of them is transactional. Half of them actually genuinely love the
What I'm saying. No, what
so
I'm
they are
saying
willing
is
to
this,
demand and work hard.
Yeah, but I think it's being delusional to think that you are a hot cake. So because this man is because I'm married to this man cannot.
So will
cheat.
you tell your daughters this thing you're saying?
I will tell her that if you're
That she's being delusional if she demands or expects her husband to be faithful.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're not getting my point. I'm saying if you're married to a man who is not faithful, you are being delusional.
No, but that's
to
the
think
thing.
That
You don't. They are not faithful. They are not faithful from the day you marry them. Do you get what I mean?
Most of them are like that.
No. I'm trying to
we're
get
saying different things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not getting my point. You're not getting my point.
You're getting me.
No, you're not getting my point because
No,
you're talking about all things being equal. You're talking about a normal situation where you marry for love, or even if you don't marry for love, but you're marrying a normal marriage and everything is working out for you, and you expect that your partner is faithful. I mean, I'm married. I expect my partner will be faithful, and that's how if he's not faithful, or if something happens, then there has to be an issue. Like I can't just say, oh, he's not faithful, but I'll be happy
I don't
with.
expect to be faithful. I demand to be faithful. Like
Yeah.
it's a demand or that's it. Like
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
that's
There has to be
something.
an or. You can't just say
but
that
that's what I'm
demand.
saying.
That's
It's
my
not
point.
just like I expect my marriage to be good. I expect my marriage to be but without doing anything for. It's a demand, sir. You don't try it.
You're not even getting the point. That's the thing. You're not getting the point. Of course,
I
you
think I'm getting the
expect and
point,
you
though.
demand
I don't
that
think
yes,
you're
it's going to
getting
be
the
like
point.
that. But the truth, I'm going back to this guy. I'm not just talking generally. I'm going back to what he's saying. Okay, he's saying that when you are married to a high value man, and the man is cheating, you cannot expect that because. Especially when you don't have anything to bring to the table, especially for women, you can't expect that the man will be faithful.
Let's not go back to what women are bringing to the
And
table.
the reason why I'm saying this is because I have seen a lot of situations where people want to remove the moral aspects from. That's why I'm playing devil's advocate here now. People want to remove the moral aspect. They want to remove the God-fearing aspect from marriages and expect that a man that does not care about God or respect or that moral that moral part, it might not be God or Christianity the way we call it, but some people expect that this man that is a wayward person, he's just a normal guy, like normal, he doesn't care about anybody. You expect that when you marry him, he will be faithful to you simply because he loves you. It doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. There's always a moral aspect to people who decide to not cheat. That's my point, basically.
Oh yeah, and I disagree with every single thing you just said, because again, life is not all about morals. I get morals. I understand morals. We are raised with morals in Nigeria. You're forgetting that. Like a lot of other countries around the world, they don't give a shit about morals.
No, it's still morals. You're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
Christianity. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still morals.
Well, you brought in the higher power and God, not me. So what I'm trying to say is that we are raised with that in Nigeria, with that fear of God, that, higher power or whatever. But a lot of these people abroad, they are not, right?
Yeah.
That's number one. So now, for me, I'm talking about myself now, no more about this man, what the man is saying. When I choose not to cheat, the truth is that most times I'm not really thinking God, not even really. The truth is I'm not thinking God most times because I'm a Christian. Yes, I love God, but we're all sinners anyways. And if you believe in God, you know that you can be a sinner today and repent tomorrow. Some people can choose to cheat today and turn born again tomorrow. So it's like you have multiple chances when it comes to your relationship with God. That's how I'm seeing it personally, or how I see these things personally, right? When I choose not to cheat, it really has nothing to do with God. It has everything to do with the love I have for my partner, the respect I have for my partner, and just the way I was raised. It's a combination of these things. But God, the truth though, is that God is not inside.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie, because my sin might be cheating, your sin might be something so little, but we're both sinners and we'll see ourselves in hell. That's number one. We're not sinning in hell in Jesus' name. Amen. That's number one. But another thing also is that when it comes to excusing this thing now, right? One man's or one woman's high value. Do you realize that people's high value is your like ill, like
no. There's a standard for high value. There's a standard.
No,
it's not just,
there's a standard to you.
Not to me. There's a standard for a high value man.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a standard.
But
it's like there's no standard to being a billionaire. There's a standard.
Okay, there's a standard to being a billionaire.
Yeah.
But let's say your husband has $1 billion now and you have $980 million. You're not a billionaire, but you're not low value. Like,
but he's
like
still
he's
I'm
not
saying.
like to you. There's no difference.
No, I'm talking, I'm talking about in terms of how, because I know these people. I know these people like.
No, I don't know. I'm trying to judge them now from what I'm hearing. I don't know them. I've never seen them in my life before. But like high value to me is not high value to Uche. It's not like what Uche considers high value.
By high value.
I'm trying to explain it coming from a woman's perspective now.
No.
Uche, for example, now let me explain. Uche, for example, now can marry a millionaire or whatever, and by millionaire maybe that person has 50 million in their account or 100 million or whatever. They're millionaires. 100 million naira, we're talking naira here. They're millionaires, and she'll be willing to her. That person is high value. That's fact. It's fact to her. Let me finish now. To her, that person is high value, right? And she can choose to take shit for the person, knowing that, oh, this person is high value. But me, on the other hand, to me, that person is like, okay, like what else is it not money? We all have money, so like. So what else? To me, that person is not high value. So this high value is also relevant. Like, is it? What's the word?
No, you're talking about relative. I'm telling you that it's not relative. What they classify as a high value man.
Okay, so how much do you have to have in your account to be high value?
We can Google it actually. That's what I'm saying. That there's actually I think
high value is
That's why I said Tristan Thompson is a high value man.
Tristan Thompson.
The guy that this girl
was. How much does he have, though?
I can't remember, but
you compare him to like Dangote or something.
No,
do you get what I mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. That I'm talking about based on what people call when they're talking about conversation about high value man. Okay, maybe because I know these people and it's not even about just them. I used to follow some conversations about high value men. It's not just about relative, okay? It's not about
the truth.
It's like saying now that who we call millionaires are relative. It's not relative. There's a certain figure. There are people that are the top 1% of the population, basically.
Okay.
That's what they mean by high value men. So top 1% of the population. The truth is that percentage of the population that many women want to kill themselves for, a lot of them are that way. That's the point. So when you're desiring such men, when you're going for such men, be aware that this is a possibility. So when you enter and you see it, you either check out or you enter with a mindset that I'm here to just chop all this nonsense and collect the money and just stay, or you go and look for a normal human being that has sense. That's the point.
But what I'm trying to say now is high value or not, billionaire or not, you can have sense, you can have respect, you can have morals. You don't have to fall into the stereotype. You don't have to be that. And your partner can demand you not to be. It's simple. Because those people are trying to say, oh, because you're this, expect this.
Let me ask you this question now. Do you think your husband is not cheating on you now because you demand it? Do you think it's because of you or because of him?
Different things here.
That's what I'm saying, that at the end of the day, it's not about what you demand.
It does not stop me. But that's the thing, though. They are trying to tell women not to have these demands, not to expect it, not to even want it because you're with this man. But that's not right.
Not what they're saying. They're saying that if you want to be there by force,
it's like you people have to continue this conversation.
That's what I'm saying. You're not even getting the point at all. They are not saying that.
We're not gonna agree.
Because at the end of the day, we don't even have to agree, but we can just get to our point, okay? We're not saying that when you enter a marriage, you should enter the marriage and be hoping to be cheated on. They are saying that if you are married to such a man, I remember what I said, the 1% of the population, no, it's not every...
We can't just be talking about the 1%, because the 1%, you don't see them on the street.
But we're going back to their clip.
Scarce.
No, we're going back to their
clip.
clip.
No, they said high value. They didn't say 1%.
Yes, high value men are 1% of the... That's what I'm telling you.
No.
Should we go what high value men are?
But that's the thing. High value to me is not high value to another person.
That's what I'm saying. But they're not talking about high value to you. They're talking about the high value men in the society.
No.
It's not the same thing.
Okay,
high value to me is not even about money. I don't even care about money. But then when they're referring to high value, they're referring to the top 1% earners in the world.
No.
The Jeff Bezos,
But that's the thing, those people are scarce. You don't meet them on the street.
Yes, so they're talking to you. The clip is not to you. They're talking about the women who are going for high value men. No. That's what I'm saying, that you're not even getting
and I'm
the
talking
point.
about the women who are
Yes,
going for
and I agree
men
with you
that are
in
high
your-
value to them.
Yeah, that's I agree
because
with
they
your
did not
own point.
specify. This me and you trying
Yeah.
to dissect. They just said high value.
No, because
and
it's
high
a
value
longer
to
clip.
me.
It's not just this
Okay,
2 seconds
but
that
high
we watched.
value.
Yeah.
But judging from what we
Yeah.
watch, high value to me is not high value to another person.
Yeah.
And also, no matter how high the value you are, no matter how rich you might be, the richest freaking man in the world, your partner deserves respect
That's a
and should
different
also
point, yeah.
demand. No, it's not a different
No,
point.
it's a different
They're
point.
trying to say
that
don't
you deserve it and you demand it does not mean you are going to get it.
No, that's what
So
we're
they
saying.
actu-
Okay, now we're back to my case where I'm trying to say that whether you're high value or not, these things happen. That's why I wanted to even remove the high value at first, but it seemed like
No,
it's important for this
because- no, it's
conversation.
because we're
yes,
talking about this
but
clip,
like
yeah.
high value or not, like I said, you're married, but it doesn't stop people from coming to you. It doesn't stop people from coming to me. In fact, it's almost like the ring is like their green light.
Okay, you know what?
So,
then? I think.
but at the end of the
I think
day,
we're saying two different things here. Let me
Alright.
explain something. Okay.
okay,
So, that's why I differentiated that we're talking two different things.
okay.
In my own marriage, on a normal day, what I would advise my daughters, what normal human beings, the general population, what we will discuss is different from this particular topic now. These men are talking about now. These men are talking about high value men. Okay, let me explain. Let me give a backstory of who these men are and what they
No, I don't
do.
want to know the backstory.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you. That's why we're
Because I feel like because
we're
you're judging
having
them
two
according
different
to
conversations. We're having
yeah,
two different
yeah,
conversations.
you're judging them according to the backstories, but people,
No,
some
no,
people
no.
that come across them
No.
or hear this, they don't care
That's
about
what I'm
this man.
saying.
They
That's
don't
what
know
I'm saying,
these
because
men.
it's a clip. Of course, if they take a clip from what we some of our videos and they put it out there, it's going to be totally different from what the whole clip is about. Okay.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying, that the backstory is this. These are men that I don't even like them personally. That's even the funny part. But these are men that talk to all these Miami girls, all these runs girls, all these basically runs girls, because what they do is all these OnlyFans girls are here. So they come on the show and he's asking them, you know, like, okay, what do you want in a man? Okay, what are your dream kind of men? And they're like, they want a man who, you know, has a yacht, is a this, basically high value men, you know, top 1%, you know, the rich men of the world. Okay. Trust me, these are girls that they are meeting these guys on parties where they go and have sex with them for nothing, as in just, you know how those girls and men meet. Okay, so he was not trying to tell them. That's why he was talking to some women in the clip. He was trying to tell them that, okay, we're not asking them that, will it be okay if your man cheats on you in the future? And they're like, no, I can't be okay with it, this and that. Will you leave? No, I don't have to leave, but he shouldn't cheat on me because, you know, we are supposed to be in love and whatever. That's what they think. So he was trying to tell them that life does not work that way. These are men that have resources to do whatever they want to do, and many of them don't have that moral compass to be thinking about. Many of them are not even marrying for love. They are marrying for your body, which is what you even bring to the table most times. Because if you watch them, they're all these bimbos, people that we refer to as bimbos. Okay, so when you're coming to such men and you're coming knowing that this is how, I mean, the man met you on the yacht or the party that he doesn't even know you from, and he decided to get married to you. When you're coming to such men, you can't come with that expectation that after I now marry this man, because I'm a hot cake, the man will now settle down and say, I'm not looking at anybody else. Yeah, all the other girls in this world that look like me, you know, they don't exist anymore to him. So he was trying to tell them that it doesn't work like that, because these men have the resources to cheat and cheat. For they don't even call it cheating.
You keep saying resources to cheat. My gate man has resources to cheat.
No, of course, but he can't cheat on these people's capacity. He can't cheat on. Can
What
he
are you
fly
saying?
anybody? Can he get the
He
finest
doesn't need
girls
to
in this
fly
world?
down the street. For fineness
That's what
is
I'm saying.
relative
We're
as
talking
well.
about capacity to cheat.
Fineness
We're
is
talking about
relative. You see, we're back to everything
Yeah.
being relative, because those girls you see walking on the street, to the gate man, they are top notch. They are it. See their body, see the shape, see everything. To them, like, what these orphans girls or whatever are to these billionaires, that's what these people are to my gate man.
Yeah.
And to these girls,
But they're not married to the OnlyFans girls now, so it doesn't concern them. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't concern this conversation.
what?
Those kind of gate man now cannot be married
No,
to
we're
one.
trying to
Yeah.
say that, let's say they're married now and they
All
still have
people
the
cheat. That one is
facility.
the point. All people cheat. I was saying my gate man here, somebody was coming to meet him, and he has nothing. Okay, so all people cheat. We're not talking about everybody.
But my own is, I'm still not going to accept or believe in the fact that no matter how you meet a girl, it should be okay for her to just
Nobody's saying it's
accept
okay.
it.
Nobody's saying
People
it's
marry
okay.
runs
It's
girls
not
and they're
okay.
head over heels in love with them, and they don't cheat on them.
You're talking with emotions. You're talking about what is expected. What the world is not
If
like
you say
that.
it's emotions, but
yeah,
I'm
the world
talking
is not
how
like that. We're
I
talking
would,
about reality.
how, yes, this is my reality. I don't see. Let me tell you, if it's emotions, I've not even started talking if it's emotions. If I put emotions here, then this conversation, it won't happen. I'm talking facts now. For me, this facts for me, that's your own facts, okay? I feel like you're talking with emotions actually, but
No, actually
that's not.
not.
That's not either there, because you're talking with. Anyways, I know. Okay. Anyways, point is, this is what I as a person and how I feel like.
Okay, sorry, let me just cut it short, okay? Sorry. But that's what I'm saying, I'm talking with emotions, because you're referring back to you as a person. I'm talking generally. I'm not about me as a person.
I'm the one.
If I say what me as a person will do, it won't even apply to this.
Listen, me and you were having this conversation. This is I as a person. This is my opinion. This is my views. It's not about these people saying this thing now. It's their views on the matter. Every conversation we have in this life is our views on that matter. I can't know your views. I can't know their views, or, So me talking my views on the matter, it has nothing to do with emotions, okay? It's my views on the matter, and it's my thoughts on the issue. And if I'm advising somebody, if I'm advising my kids, if I'm advising my friends, this is exactly what I'll tell them, because this is how I know it to be, right? If I'm going to talk emotions, then I will even say, if you demand it and they just keep praying, you know how mothers say, pray, do this one, you love the person, work on it. No, that's the emotion. You have to have sense. As much as you're demanding what you want, you still have to have sense and be direct and know that if something is not working, it's not working. Emotions aside, because sometimes you have to remove your emotions, even from your own relationships, to be able to see things clearly. But all I'm trying to say is that as a woman, I'm not going to accept somebody telling me that because I'm married to or dating a high value man, I should expect this to happen. Because the fact is, every human being, we all have an option to be good or not. We have an option to be faithful or not. We have an option to cheat or whatever, do any nonsense we want or not. And I'm not going to accept in this my life that because a man is high value, it comes with being high value. No, that's all I'm trying to say now. I'm not going to accept it.
I'm never. That it doesn't come with
high value.
A high value man does not. Yeah, okay, I guess.
It's like
no, but
teach yourself
to
of have course. Because
no, you have a point there, but the truth is, it's not every single high value man that's like that.
Of course.
But majority is what we're referring to.
No, we get it. I get that point.
Mm-hmm.
I get that point. Every point you're trying to make, I can picture it. I know why it's that way. I know why we've kind of been positioned to even like this man saying it now. It's almost like he's saying he wants to drill into women's head. Is what these men want. They want to drill it into our heads so that we walk around believing that and give them the room to do anything they want. It's their dream.
Not really.
It's actually their dream.
No, not really. I think it's more like a reality check. That's
both.
Where me I'm coming from.
It can be both.
I'm coming from reality check. Just know that life is not that easy or straightforward or that simple, especially when money is involved. There's a reason why they say money changes people. Money, amplifies bad behavior. It's not that simple when money is involved. So now, as a woman, what you should do is when you are going into such a relationship, let your eyes and your ears be open. You have to come into it ready.
Some of them, like I said earlier, some of them come into those relationships transactionally. They want, those kind of girls, it's probably transactional for them. But the truth is that there are people that still genuinely fall in love with these people. And not even just the women fall in love, the men, I know stories of so many people that have been on the streets in the past, and they are now madly in love and married. And I say, when I mean their husbands will worship them, he worships them, and they met them through the job. Okay, obviously, because maybe they've not been caught cheating or not, you can't say if they're still cheating or not. Do you get? But like for the most part, another bad thing that those high value men do is that they expect you to accept it, be okay with it, and let cheating kind of be a norm in your household. Like, so they basically expect, they want to rub it on your face. They want, they want to bring in their girlfriend. So 3 of you will lie down on the same bed. They want their side chicks to move into the house. They want you to accept it. Whereas there's also some high value men, like we've been saying, that they respect their wife. They actually love their wives. Yes, human beings can be tempted sometimes and they fall for the temptation, whether you're high value or not. That's actually why I don't want, anyways. It happens to people that are high value or not. It can happen to you and me. It can happen to our husbands. It can happen to anybody. But then, in that case, right, let's say people make these mistakes. They are not rubbing it on your face. They don't expect you to accept it. Because even them, they know it's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That, sometimes, part of the reason why people don't rub it in their faces, I'm talking about people that don't have the resources. part of why they don't do it is because divorce can hit you. Half of your the belongings are gone. Like half of your.
That's people that have resources that used to hit more
Yeah,
now.
no, that's what I'm saying. No, what I mean is like normal people now. Divorce is very painful for them. A rich man, yeah, divorce is bad, but it's not that.
Yeah,
but people, divorce, and she will take the kids. You can't even fight it in court. For normal people, it's not simple to rub it in your wife's face. If your wife is not the type that will accept it, to some people used to rub it and their wives will be there praying. Anyway, that was a different case.
For another day.
They'll be there. Hey. But for people, it's not easy. But for the richer ones, they're like, especially when they now marry poor women, all these girls that don't have anything, you're just there. They now marry you. You are even happy. As in, you are praying.
Your Lord and personal Savior.
Yes, you feel lucky that he even picked you out of all the girls to marry you.
Yeah.
Those are the girls that they usually deal with because they know
Of
that
course.
you have nothing to lose. I mean, you have nowhere to go to.
But I feel like at the end of the day, to round this up, because this
Actually,
can
we've talked a
drag,
lot.
at the end of the day, it's more like women should be confident in themselves. Okay?
Yeah,
So
exactly
let me tell
what we
you,
always
no
say.
matter how you meet a man, Shebi he came to you. Shebi now he wants you. You have the right to demand what you want. Again, if he now doesn't do it, you have the choice to walk away. But like I'll always believe in that. I deserve things and I demand for the things I deserve. So, but if he now doesn't work, I'll say, oh, talk.
Yeah.
No be waiting God one for me, so let me just pack my bags and be
move.
going. But don't let them drill anything into your head telling you don't deserve to be respected. You deserve it, because a lot of these men, it's their dream life to do whatever they want. That's why they say things like it's their dream life and they
trust
want
me,
you
a lot of
to,
men are like that though.
yeah, a lot of men are like that.
yeah,
It's their
a
dream life
lot.
and they
That's
want you to
reality.
believe that that's normal, that's reality,
yeah.
that's how things
Yeah.
should go. So they want you to believe that. So they will keep saying it and saying it over and over till women somehow start thinking, oh, we're actually lucky to have. You're not lucky to have anybody. He's not your God. He's not your God. Yes, might have helped you or whatever, but it's not enough for you
For
to
me,
take
I even
shit.
feel like anyway, this is another conversation I want to have again. I feel like women should be more logical. I think I've said it before.
Yeah.
Women, I think sometimes we put our heads in the cloud and we're walking around with, he loves me, oh my God,
Like
he loves me.
these all fans people now.
Yes, women should be
You're
logical.
clearly doing wrongs,
Yeah.
but you're not still logically
No, man,
wrong.
even that. If I mean, like generally, I think
Yeah, like-
when women are entering relationships, most times, many women enter it not thinking anything bad, like it's going to be smooth.
Yeah.
So when things now change,
Okay,
you're
yeah.
now shocked.
That's a different aspect.
Yeah,
What I
you're
was
not
trying to
sure.
say with these people is that you know how you're meeting this man.
Yeah,
you
you know
know
where
like
you-
you know the kind of business you have with
Yeah.
this man. So be logical with your expectations for
Expectations,
this
yeah.
kind of people. But for regular people,
Yeah.
clearly they meet these men maybe in a party or something, but it wasn't like their friend invited them and they went or whatnot. So it's
Because a
okay
lot
for
of these
those people
men-
to
A lot of men, another thing that they do,
Demand.
you know that prenup they used to sign. A lot of men will go, they'll tell you, sign prenup. You'll be like, okay, you sign because you're so happy to be there. Then the man will now start dealing with you from
Of
day one,
course.
but you can't do anything
can't
about
do
it.
anything.
Yeah.
See, it's a lot. Point of story is women, have confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
That's number one. Have confidence in yourself. Know what you want. And do not accept anything less. That's it for
Exactly.
me. Like, I know what I
Yeah.
want. I do not accept anything less. And obviously, by not accepting anything less, I don't mean like my husband will annoy me today. I say I'm packing my bag to
Exactly.
go. Do you get what I mean? Like, those little things will occur. But in the general scheme of things, if you know you cannot take cheating,
Yeah.
then don't accept
Don't
it. If you
accept
know you
it,
can't
yeah.
take anything, don't accept that thing. So just know
Yeah.
what you want and don't accept
And don't
anything
accept,
less. Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for today's conversation.
I had
Let's
fun
know-
today.
Yeah, let's know what you guys
It was
think.
ready for Adede to slap me.
No, it's actually that's the thing. You always think that I think that way. Me, I used to think that you think that way.
Are you serious?
Yes, I feel
No,
like
yes,
it's
but Adede
like
to
no,
slap me.
no feels like giving me power from there.
No.
But me, I'm just like no, I'm just because the truth is everything I just said now. I said it because
No, you're like I get maybe,
Playing devil's
maybe because
advocate.
I know you.
Yeah, I'm just
Maybe
trying to
because I
play
know
devil's
you.
advocate,
You
not
think
that in real life.
you think, how do I put it? You think minus devil's advocate, you're like worst case scenario kind of thinking. Like
Yeah, I get like
whereas me, I expect worst case, but I always think
best case.
best case. I work on best case, but I expect worst case. Adeze is always thinking worst case. No, worst case.
Yeah. Because
Worst case.
So when you get better, you're like okay, yeah.
Me,
you're
I
happy.
expect the worst, but I still work so hard on getting it exactly how I want. But if it doesn't work, I'm like, well, I tried.
Yeah,
That's why I said
exactly.
I'll still demand it. But if it don't work,
Yeah.
I tried. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys just continue this conversation
In the comment section, let's know.
Like,
Are you married to a 1%? Are you married to a high value man? Okay.
and also, what is high value, to you? Because
yeah.
that's where I think we still don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in what Adeze is saying for that part. It's not
No,
about
no,
the
it is
1%.
not.
No,
We'll research it, I'll show
sometimes
you.
it's dictionary definition, but the truth is that you can't tell. I keep using Uche that I know, but you can't tell. Let's say. Not even you can't go to the village now and tell one village girl that has a shop where she makes 5,000 naira a month that somebody that makes
let me put it
50
this
million
way.
a month is not
So
high
you
value.
understand it better. Let me put it this way.
Are we back to the conversation?
Even if you cut it out, I know what I'm trying to say is this. When they say high value man, when you're talking generally like this, it's like saying a rich man. A rich man to Uche now might be.
Not might be.
Yeah.
He's a normal man to
normal
me.
man, yeah. But a rich man to me is, up there. So that's what you are referring to.
Yes.
But it's not that one. They're talking about the men that they refer to as high value men.
Okay.
Like, yeah. They have
Yeah, just
yardstick and
continue
all of that.
because well, I've said it all.
Yeah, so if you guys are listening to this, we have a YouTube channel. We didn't even plug ourselves, nothing. We both have personal YouTube channels, so
Went
please
straight
go
to
and check
Always
us out.
linked down below.
Yeah, and then we have, if you're watching, we have this on podcast. We have it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts as well. So you guys can go and listen there. Okay, yeah.
Catch up with other episodes.
Yeah, as well. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye. Guys.